late at night. No, I just wanna be. Only you alone really matters to me. I wanna love you. I want your love. You're the one who gives me satisfaction, fills my heart with love. You're the one who gives me satisfaction, fills my heart with love. So I've got to be there right on time. Yes, I've got to be there by 9:30. Yes, I've got to be there to hold you tight. I don't wanna be there late at night. No, I just wanna be there to hold you tight. Only you alone really matters to me. I wanna love you. I want your love. You're the one who gives me satisfaction, fills my heart with love. You're the one who gives me satisfaction, fills my heart with love. So I've got
I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, #1.
Yes, I've
Keep it
got to
locked.
be there to hold you tight. Yes, I've got to be there right on time. Oh, I've got to be there right on time. I wanna love you. I want your love. You're the one who gives me satisfaction, fills my heart with love. You're the one who gives me satisfaction, fills my heart with love. Oh,
It's all about you. Thanks, man, sunshine.
I don't wanna be there late at night. No.
And the feelings lay.
I just wanna be there.
Palm Street Road, rent so low, don't you know? But I keep working my way back. But I'm a Jamaican boy who's born and raised. Nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. far who dream of being a king. And they all became one. Except for the name, a few other changes. You talk about me. The story is the same one. But I've got this emptiness deep inside, and it won't let me go. And I'm a man who don't like to swear, but I hate the sound of being alone. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair.
Yes. Good evening. Another Thursday. It's another Thursday, and we're here live in living colors. I am live and rocking, and I'm in my orange shirt this evening. So I don't know if that signifies anything. Anybody think it signifies anything? I'm wearing orange this evening. I can't wear green, you know. I don't know. I can't wear green in this studio. So I am told I am not allowed to wear green in the studio. So hey, I'm representing in my orange this evening. So if you see it, it's not red. It's not a washout red. So if you see on your screen, if you're looking on your screen and you're thinking, hey Christina, yeah man, it's orange. It's orange. Literally, it is orange. It is orange. Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? How is it going in your neck of the woods? My name is Chris Whilby, your Jamaican boy from St. Thomas, Jamaica. I am in the house. I'm in the house, everybody. How are you? St. Thomas in the house, yeah. On the door, everybody. On the door, yeah, man. We're there again, It's another Thursday. It's the international show with lots and lots of Jamaican vibe.
Nowadays I'm lost.
So those of you watching me on YouTube, don't forget to share. Hit like and share. Welcome to all of the stations tuning in right now. The big bad station from out of New York City. New York. Linkage Radio. Well, I hear Lady D with that topic there this evening. Boy, it got everybody talking. I love it. Boy, I couldn't wait to get on with my 2 cents, as Sister Pat what I say. I tried calling, but I literally, let me look on my phone and see. It's about 10 times I tried calling. Yeah, man, literally. I go out and well, it was just blowing up. But yeah, I love it. Couldn't get on to the show because the topic was so hot and everybody wanted a piece of it, yeah? Big up to you, Yam Lady. I hear you. It's long time I don't hear Yam Lady. Yam Lady, how you doing, man? Yeah, man, good to hear you, man. Good to hear you. Some of my people, I haven't been hearing them for a long time, man. So it was good to hear Yam Lady this evening.
And they all became one.
Hey, Lady D, I must ask you, what happened to Miss Hortense? I haven't heard anything from Miss Hortense in a long time. What's happening with Miss Hortense? Miss Hortense, are you hearing? I know you're tuning in, but you're silent sometimes. We want to hear you, man. We want to hear you.
Won't let me go.
I want to say good evening to the listeners in Jamaica, Fit FM 96.7, Your Life, Your Music. Shilona Big Station.
Swear, but
Julia and the crew. Mama D. I hear that you're still tuning in to the Chris Will Be Sure, waiting for the hot topic.
To know
And this evening, going to be playing. We're gonna go back. Yeah, it's three type of music I play when I come here now. Yeah, so I play gospel. I play soul music, and I love old hits reggae. Those are my three go-to. Yeah, because I don't too much into the dancehall thing. So yeah, gospel, old hits. Yeah, man. I may play some disco sometimes. Yeah, man. But yeah, I love me some. Next week is we're gonna be doing anything Thursday next week. So next week, come prepared with your topics to discuss. We're gonna be discussing all kinds of things next week. But for this evening, boy, the hot topic is interesting. Let me just throw it out there. You know, I found this thing where, well, before I go there, when people get into relationships, especially when you decide to get married, you have to be careful of the promises that you make, you know. You have to be careful of the promises that you make, because when you make a promise at the beginning, you have to be able to live up to your end of the bargain, because you can't, when you reach in the middle of the stream, you want to change, you end up in all kinds of problems. And so our topic for this evening is a scenario that I have seen before in real life, where two people decide that they're going to get married. Yeah. And in this case, the man, and as I said before, I have seen it happen in real life. The man decides that he doesn't want any more children. He doesn't want, he has had enough. The woman decides, hey, listen, that's okay. I don't want any more. I don't want any children. We can get married. But a few years into the marriage, the woman decides that, hey, I feel like I'm having fever. Baby fever. I need a baby. So I'm going to play the clip for you. And then we can decide. I need a baby. And the man is like, no, what baby? We talked about this. Ain't no baby coming out of this thing here. No baby. No. And she's like, no, I'm your wife. I need to have a child by you. The man is insisting, no, we discussed this. I have already had 3 children. Don't want any more. Don't need any more. Not happening. The woman was like, hey, well, we will see, because I am going to stop taking the birth control. So when I get pregnant, we'll see where you're going to about it. So that is the gist of what happened. I'm asking the question, what do you think? Is the man wrong for sticking to his guns, or is the woman manipulative and she shouldn't have done that? Let me know. But we're gonna get. We have some other things. We have some other things where some other clips that we're gonna be playing throughout the program. So stick around, stand by, and enjoy the program. Yeah. Because we'll go play some music this evening. I want to say welcome to Sister Pat. Sister Pat, how are you doing? I heard your conversation with Lady D earlier, and yeah, you were spot on, you know. And you know, I don't know. It's a very, very interesting one that their Lady D had up there this evening. I love it. But anyway, let's get into the show. Welcome everybody. Don't forget to like and share. The YouTubers.
All not even the chance. I am my pride. I am said and I am.
I don't wanna be there late at night. No, I just wanna be there to hold you tight.
Starting on the program.
Only you alone really matters.
Mr. John Holt, 10,000 volts. It's a Chris Whilby show, the international show with Jamaican vibes. CaribbeanVibesRadio.com, covering the globe like no one else can. Fit FM, your life, your music.
Who gives me satisfaction,
Linkage Radio,
fills my heart with love.
we rule the world.
You're the one who gives me satisfaction, fills my heart.
It is a Thursday, and I'm here to lighten the mood just a little bit.
Got to be there.
You know, we started off the week on a Sunday, yeah?
Yes,
Some of us went to church, came home, we spent all day at church. Came
yes,
home, you were tired, had your Sunday dinner, didn't do much,
yes,
went to bed.
to be there. Right on.
Then the week started on Monday.
Oh, I've got to be there.
You've been grinding all week.
Right on time. I
Monday,
wanna love you.
Tuesday,
I
Wednesday.
want you.
Yeah, they call it the hump day. Getting a little bit over the hump.
You're the one who
Struggling to find the gear to make it to Friday.
fills my heart.
But you've made it to Thursday. And that's where Chris Whilby comes in.
You're the one
Give you a little bit of motivation
satisfaction
to get you over that,
with love. Oh,
that little hump, yeah? Propel you into Friday. Into the strong end, as Julia would say. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here to do. Uplift your spirit just a little bit.
I don't wanna be there late at night. No, I just wanna be there to hold you tight. Yeah, only you alone really matters to me. I wanna love you. I want your love. Oh, you're the one who gives me satisfaction, fills my heart with love. Oh, baby, you're the one who gives me satisfaction, fills my heart with love.
I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, number one. Keep it locked.
When the right time comes, some are gonna charge me trees. And when the right time comes,
The Mighty Diamonds.
some are gonna charge.
I tell you, the Mighty Diamonds. Right here on the Big Bad Station.
Some are gonna charge me murder.
They've been telling us,
The lamb
that it was gonna get a little bit hot.
Some are go run to the tumble.
When the right time comes,
Him a go quote the scripture.
we're going way back. This one was done in 1975.
I go be now the battlefield. Yeah.
Were you alive?
Not the devil ever run away. No, no, no. Not the devil ever run away. Oh, no, no. I think you're a bride. Oh, let my go. I think you're a bride. Oh, let my go. Swallow field. I go be now.
Sister Dawn, how are you?
Yeah, yeah.
How's it going, Sister Dawn? Good to see you.
Oh, no, no. Not the devil ever run away. Oh, my brethren.
Brother Green,
Oh, oh,
how is it going, my youth? Everything cook and curry?
right time come.
Mr. Co-producer,
As we trees. And when the right time come, some are go charge the us. And when the right time come, yeah, some are go charge the murder. And when the lawman come, some are go run to the tongue. And when the pastor come, him a go quote the scripture.
who remember these days? Who remember these days?
No, no, no.
I remember these days, man. I remember these days. JBC Radio 1. Errol Thompson. They used to call him E.T. Errol Thompson with the turntable time on JBC. J Bubbling C. Remember those days? Those guys were the original boss of radio. But then he passed on very early in his career. Errol Thompson, E.T., during the height of his career. Tragically, that is.
Swallow field.
But then we had somebody who came along and filled his shoes. And boy, did he run radio for decades. He was the king. Nobody, and I mean nobody, I don't care what you say, absolutely nobody
Swallow field. I go be now.
So yes, man. After E.T. left us, we had the great Barry G. Gordon, who took over radio in Jamaica. And let me tell you something. Nobody does it like Barry G. Nobody can do it like Barry G. He left his mark on radio. And Barry G, the boogeyman. Yeah. And Barry G was from he started off on JBC, as we all know, and then he went to RJR and hot up the place. Went back to JBC, and then he left and he was all over the place. He was all over the place. Hot 92. What was that? Yeah.
I said, oh yeah, man, I go
Then later on, he went on to
against the wall.
what's that other one down in? Yeah.
Fit that when the right time come. Lord, some I go charge to trees. And when the right time come, yeah, some I go charge for us. And when the right time
Sad movies always make me cry. Oh, sad.
All right, so we're gonna touch a little bit more of some big people music. We're gonna give you some big people music, and then we're gonna give you the hot topic. So make sure that you stick around. All right, stand by. Big people singing tonight.
Oh, my shine.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
And don't you go away. Oh, baby. I wanna be right here where you are until my dying day.
Sister Jackie, what's up, Bunonos?
So good
You good?
when we're lying next to each other. Lord.
Oh yes, Sister Dawn. Those were the good old days, man. The good old days.
Baby, when we touch, I love you so much. Make me love you more each time. Honey, I'll never leave you lonely.
I am Judith Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, #1.
You
Keep it
know
locked.
that I want you, baby. You know that I got to have you, baby.
I wanna share your life. Every minute, every day in life. And I want you to know that whatever you do and wherever you go, remember someone loves you, honey. No matter what, just be my guide. Someone loves you, honey, more than anything in the world. I'm so glad I'm the one that you come to when you need someone. Yeah, that's what my love is for. It's a shoulder to lean on, a boat in a storm. Remember, someone loves you, honey. Ooh, yeah, no matter what, I just want you to be my guide. Someone loves you, honey, more than anything in the world. I had to meet you here today, 'cause I've got so many things to say.
yeah, from the hearts of the Caribbean into North America. Yeah, this is Talutilla representing for Chris Whilby and KVR Radio, Caribbean Vibes Radio with Five Master.
And what we've done seems so wrong. Please, darling, don't you cry. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. Many months have passed us by. Your body possesses me. I need you. I could. If time.
Oh, Lord have mercy, I tell you, I could listen to these songs. I could listen to these songs all night long, man. I tell you.
Stealing.
Colleen Davis.
You held me
This was the young Colleen.
in your arms.
Way back when.
Love,
Taking you way back.
yeah.
It's the Chris Whilby Show.
You,
The international show with Jamaican vibes.
my heart,
Taking you way back.
desire.
How far back do you want to go?
Your
The hot topic comes your way shortly. Stand by.
caress me. Your body possess me. I'd keep you. I could. If time would stand still and leave us here this way, you know what? I'll be satisfied. Be here with you. You set my mind on fire. Anytime you're near, my body and soul belong to you. Oh, don't ever say we're through. We're still in love on the side. Still in love on the side. You don't belong to me. I don't belong to you. Still we're together. If that's enough for you, it's enough for me. Your time is here, and you got to leave and go home. Send me the pillow that you dream on. Don't you know that I still care for you? Send me the pillow that you dream
I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio.
Send me the pillow that you dream on. Don't you know that I still care for you? Send me the pillow that you dream on. So
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going into the hot topic. We're going into the hot topic right about now. So, as I told you before, I'm gonna get back to the music because why the music is so sweet. Sometimes I just want to just play music. Music is just it just soothes you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So sometimes you just want to just play the music and don't even, what? Hey, that's what the thing said. Not true? Yeah, man. So we're going into the hot topic, ladies and gentlemen, because it's a part of the program. Not true? Yeah, it's a part of the program. So as I told you before, this couple here, I've seen this play out before. There are few scenarios of this actually happening. And let me tell you, when it happened, it's not a good look. And people kind of get rubbed the wrong way because people feel as if they are wronged. You know what I mean? So let me just play the clip for you and then we can discuss it on the other hand. But listen to this and watch and listen.
Babe, can I talk to you for a sec?
What's up, man?
Okay. I know we talked about it before, but I've really been having baby fever lately. And
Babe, I'm gonna stop you right there. Nah, babe, I'm gonna stop you right there. No way. Like, we talked about this. Before we got married, what did I say? You don't even gotta tell me what I say. I'll tell you what I said. I said, if you want a child, I'm not the person for you. I already told you, I have 3 kids already. I got my son, I got my 2 girls, my baby moms, and that's it. Like, I don't want any more kids, not with you, not with nobody. So don't come to me with those thoughts, because you know what it is already. And you're gonna irritate me. Like I see you plotting. You're trying to piss me off.
Listen,
like,
I'm trying to tell you
we had a good
that
day.
I'm having baby fever.
I don't care if you're having baby fever.
We've been together for 10 years.
That's your problem.
And we should be able to have a family together.
Yo, when we got together, what was the deal? Like,
but that was
there
over
was
10
no
years
kids in the
ago.
picture. It doesn't matter. That's on you.
Change,
that's
people
on you.
change. I would love to have a family.
I don't care about people changing. That's too bad, fam. Like, it's not happening. I'm never having a baby with you. I'm never having a baby with no other woman. That's it. I got my kids. I got my baby mom.
I'm your wife. Stop talking about your baby mom.
If you're my wife, if you're my life, it doesn't matter. I'm not having you two. Period. We're not having kids.
Okay.
Like, it is what it is.
Okay.
Like,
watch when I stop taking this birth control. We can see who's gonna have a baby.
Stop taking the birth control, and we'll see who's who.
We'll see who's who.
Yeah, come talk to me about baby. I don't care. Just gotta do somebody else, man. They're complaining. That's not my problem. That's your problem.
They've been together for 10 years. He said he doesn't want any child. Doesn't want any more children. He has, 3? He said. I think he said he had 3 children already. And the woman is saying, hey, it's 10 years. I need a baby. And he was like, he's adamant. So I want you to give me a call. Give me a call and let me know what is your opinion on the situation. What's your opinion? 774-408-8860 508-762-7621 for the WhatsApp line. 774-408-8860. What's your take? And the guy is adamant. She is saying, hey, it's 10 years. Who is in the wrong here? Who is in the wrong? I'd love to hear from you. 774-408-8860. As we get back to some more music. 774-408-8860. Hot topic is on. What's your take?
Don't you know that I still care for you?
just one look, and I felt so hard, hard, hard in love with you. I found out how good it feels, feels, feels to have your love. Oh, oh, say you will be mine, mine, mine forever.
Congratulations to Caribbean Vibes Radio on reaching an incredible milestone. 10 amazing years on the airwaves. A massive shout out to the one and only Chris Whilby, a man of God whose innovative and pragmatic vision has catapulted this platform to the top of the broadcasting game. Chris, you've truly got it going on. Your energy, passion, and creativity have made Caribbean Vibes Radio a force to be reckoned with, covering the globe like no one else can. Here's to many more years of groundbreaking success, unforgettable vibes, and inspirational content. Keep soaring, Chris, and keep the vibes alive. Lady D. Denise Gomez Green, host Inside the Zone. Dat me say.
Thank you, Lady D. Gomez Green.
And I felt so hard, hard, hard in love
Host of Inside the Zone.
with you. I found out how good it feels, feels, feels to have your love. Oh, oh, say you
The great Eddie Lovett.
will be mine, mine,
Just one look.
mine forever.
As we continue to take a little stroll down a memory lane.
Just one look.
Who was your favorite host? Who was your favorite host back in the day when you were listening into radio in Jamaica? Who was your favorite host? Or can you name some of the hosts and some programs that they used to host? I want to see who used to love radio. I have always loved radio, you know. I have always been fascinated by radio. Ever since I was a child.
But I'm gonna
And that is how I can literally I don't know. I think I can name out all of the hosts that used to host
show you
the more popular shows, especially on JBC. Because that's a station that we used to listen to a lot. That was RJR too. We used to do RJR, yeah? JBC, RJR. So if you want to tell me, I would love to hear from you. What are some of the shows that you used to listen to back in the day?
and I knew
And some of the broadcasters
I'll get you
that you were fascinated by.
someday.
At one point, you know, I was like a Barry G. I used to like try to impersonate Barry G so much, man. I tell you.
That's all it took. Just one look. That's all it took, baby.
Vibes Radio, the voice of the Caribbean. This is Caribbean Vibes Radio, the voice of the Caribbean.
Online and on the go on your mobile phone. We're the internet's best choice.
You know, playing that, that insert there. That's my daughter. That's Jacent, you know. It's Jacent. Yeah. I think she must have been, about 4 years old? Yeah, she must have been about 4 years old at the time. Hello, you're live on the radio. Good evening. How are you?
Barry G.
The boogeyman.
The boogeyman.
I tell you, man. I tell you.
Barry G.
Yes, man. Yes, man. My favorite of all time.
You are my pressure cooker.
Yeah, man. That man. Listen, bro. Let me tell you something, man. Barry G was a king of radio.
Yep.
He was a king of afternoon radio. Matter of fact, let me see if you were really a radio fan. Tell me when Barry G came on radio, what program was he hosting?
I was waiting on you to ask you that question because I know.
No. I'm asking you, what program was Barry G hosting when he first came on radio?
Soapbox.
The Soapbox.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. Go again, man.
Soapbox.
All right. Which other program? All right. So, because Barry G, he had different stints and different because you know that the Barry G show was later on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he used to host a program on Saturday nights. What was the name of that program?
I don't know if he hosted that program. What I do know is that he hosting when Barry G started radio. It was just a little program called Soapbox.
So you don't remember Boogie Down?
No, that's not Barry G.
Are you kidding me, man? Boogie Down? Boogie Down on Saturday nights with Barry G, the Boogeyman.
Super Don.
No. Barry G on Saturday nights with Boogie Down, the Boogeyman. Remember Barry G was the Boogeyman, you know? So he used to host the Boogie Down show.
I'm hearing you.
Yeah, on Saturday nights. Errol Thompson, E.T., used to host
Sorry.
Turntable Time.
I'm not ready to turn you down. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying Barry G used to host Boogie Down on a Saturday night, and Errol Thompson used to host Turntable Time on a Friday night.
Well, okay.
Yeah. That was those were the early days of JBC when I started listening to radio, and then Barry G moved to afternoon radio.
And you don't know about Soapbox?
I don't remember Soapbox.
I
don't remember Soapbox.
See?
What's that?
Soapbox was the form. You know the old term soapbox.
Yeah.
Mean when you soapbox. So like 5 minutes.
Oh.
And then this is started made a transition.
Mm-hmm.
And I do remember Saturday night on RGR with Super Don.
Yeah, man. That was because remember you had RGR, and so they were competing. And Barry G was on Saturdays.
Saturday night on JBC?
Saturday. Yes, JBC Radio 1.
Oh,
yes.
you know why I don't know? Because there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of rhyming. I'm on RGR listening to Super Don.
Yeah, so you see, we're good. So you're an RGR, you're RGR man. I'm JBC. I'm saying you're RGR man. I was a JBC man. I used to love the JBC.
Yeah, I was a JBC man in certain regards.
Mm-hmm.
But like certain time is RGR. Okay, so Saturday evening was Tackling O. Tim Tackling Oliver that is on Facebook. Then he used to have Richie B.
Richie B, yeah.
And RGR, because these people work otherwise, and I used to just we call Moonlight on a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember Super Don used to have his Saturday night party on a Saturday night. Can't remember his last name. That was like a, Super Don. Getting you ready to go on the town. I remember that was his mantra.
Don Topping.
No, not that Don.
Oh, it's not
Don
that
Topping
Don.
used to host a program on Saturday evening called Hit Parade. I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Never forget that. Because I remember every time I hear the songs and used to play, I remember exactly where I was on a Saturday evening, waiting on a country bus with my grandmother to go home from market.
I tell you, those are the days.
I'm telling you, I'll never forget that. And all that time, Phyllis Dillon was at our peak, and all the members were always playing Phyllis Dillon songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Master Griffiths as a young Master Griffiths coming on back in the late 60s, coming to the 70s. So
70s, yeah.
But that was Don Topping. But there was a Super Don when we grew up even more. I mean, it used to be the Saturday night. Can't remember his last name, but he used to be a Super Don, getting you ready for going out, getting you ready to go out on the town to go clubbing. People go club at night. So Super Don is always. I must ask Tatlin, what's his last name again? But yeah, so Barry G. Then when Barry G. transitioned, JBC not gonna find me listening Saturday mornings. Not gonna find me listening RJR. Find me listening to JBC with ET Squeaky. You see, so and then as a racehorse person, back to RJR.
Yeah, Saturdays, yeah.
Back to RJR until JBC start carrying racing with the legendary Chris Armand.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, he transformed listening to horse racing. It was fun.
Yes.
I don't gamble, but it was everybody. You can talk to anybody who don't
with the little
gamble,
transistor radio.
Eh?
Everybody with a little transistor radio.
Yes. Talk about a commentator, Chris Harmon. So that's why I've been switching back and forth Saturday morning. So it all depends on the era and so forth. Of course, I couldn't miss Good Morning Man, JR.
Yeah.
Week morning.
Alan
week
Magnus,
mornings.
right?
And then in the evening people show it Henry Stannett.
Yeah. The late
and
Henry
then after
Stannett.
and then
The Busha.
and then after the Pipeline, Never Willoughby.
Yeah.
So
those are the days then.
Because JBC was more known for FM because they're the ones who came in with FM first. JBC FM stereo. And you remember that little promotion them have? They used to have up the hills of Mount Rasa, down Faith Bend.
Yes, man.
Along the thing
the
coast of
green
Money,
hills of
going to Walkerswood, going through Fern Gully on the coast, on the north coast of. Remember the little thing they had?
Absolutely. Okay, you forget.
JBC FM. That was something else.
Yeah.
And later on, RJR came in with fame. With a number of people, but especially with Francois Saint-Just. So I was a radio man, of course. Only radio we have 24 hours. And 2 stations, so you have to into it.
Yes.
And now Ruth and Winter, oh my goodness. And she used to pitch in for Henry Stannett.
Yeah.
And then came Doreen Samuel. Of course, before it was Marie God.
Yes. Afternoon.
And so on. But after Barry G transitioned from JBC to RJ, came Free Eye, who didn't last long.
Free Eye, yeah.
Because he was killed with Peter Tosh.
Let me ask you one question before we go, and then you go tell me this though, cause you remember Free Eye's full name?
Yes.
I bet you never
remember.
repeat it.
I know his real name, but I can't remember.
No. I'm not talking about I said his full name, what he called himself. I'm not talking about his real name, what he was named at birth. His name that he called himself. And he was on radio giving away prize to anybody who could call his name.
I don't remember because only
it was. Let me tell you, Free Eye Josiah Rasai Maikai Amaika Baka Fire Eye. That was his name.
What do we remember that? You write it down?
No, I literally studied it when he used to call people, because remember when he came on air and he was giving out, because his name was so long, he used to give prize for people who would call his name correctly. And as a kid, I listened and I memorized it and I never forget it. Free Eye Josiah Rasai Maikai Amaika Baka Fire Eye. That was his name.
You really listened because I couldn't remember. It's a long name.
It's a long name.
A
lot of people couldn't remember it. But that name stuck with me. I never forget it.
Oh.
Yeah, Free Eye.
But again, nighttime, on RGR used to have I said never will it be followed by used to have some little talk shows that come on after. I remember oh my goodness, used to have this when named there from South Manchester. My goodness, he was so funny and fresh. Oh my goodness, with him again, man, an English man, and he used to say come from he's from North Patrick. I think North Patrick is in Manchester or somewhere, St. Elizabeth. He used to a 1 hour show after Never Will Be talk show.
Yeah,
it was so funny. His name is the man moment can't bring it out. But so that's how we go back and forth. Depends on the program, and you'll follow the jocks because Barry G moved from JBC to RJR.
Right.
And then you have Winston Williams coming in for him in the afternoon. We don't call Winston Williams.
The whip.
Yeah. It was funny as well because he used to at one time when E.T. was killed, he came in for E.T. on a Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember how Winston Williams loved to play Gloria Estefan, and Gloria Estefan and arrived on the scene with the Miami Soul Machine. And he loved to play Gloria Estefan, and Winston Williams is always throwing his little Spanish.
Yeah, he was
very,
he was very good at it. He was fluent. He was very fluent in Spanish. Yeah.
Yes, and he would whenever he's playing Gloria Estefan or introducing our music, he always go there in Spanish, and he always say, "Cuba's lost, Miami's gain." Yeah, never forget that.
All right,
so
thank you for the call,
morning at one time, and then when E.T. died, and then when Barry G moved on to RGI, he came in the afternoon. I'm a real person.
Yeah, man, you're good like
and
that.
Then finally, who used to host a midday program on JBC?
On a midday program?
Yeah. 2 people. One succeed the other.
On JBC?
Yes, daytime, afternoon.
Can't recall. I know Barry G.
Lloyd Richardson, the Bamboo Lounge.
And then who used to come after that? Because I know that
he
Barry
died.
G.
He died tragically. On his way leaving Faith Spin, going to Money, he gave all the twists and turns, and the car went over a precipice, and he died. And then Failington came in the Bamboo Lounge.
Oh, Failington. Yeah.
Failington, it was a JBC institution on radio.
Yes. She used to do the early morning show, the early morning ride, the morning ride.
Morning ride, yes.
Yeah.
Because she's the only female really I've known who was on JBC radio. Come and think about it. Now you think about it.
There were more females, man, but she was the more popular one.
I can't remember because
in the later days, you had Marlene Stevenson.
Who?
Marlene Stevenson.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, Marlene Stevenson in the later days, she used to do that was like in the 90s though. That was just before. Yeah. In the 90s, yeah.
No, that's later on.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
talking
Marlene
about, okay,
Stevenson and
later
Tony
on. I'm talking
and Tony
about,
Young. You remember Tony Young?
Oh, I know Tony Young personally.
Yeah, so Marlene Stevenson and Tony Young used to, yeah, they were very good friends.
Right, because Tony Young used to be Barry G's what they call it, engineer. Back those in those days to get help. And Tony Young at one time, because Barry G went back to JBC, he leave JBC, go to RG and went back to JBC. Then when he moved from JBC, whatever it is, Tony Young actually ended up becoming a radio jock.
Yeah, man.
And then he died.
Yeah.
I know Tony Young personally, and I also know what's his name, Wheeler.
Hector Wheeler.
Wheeler used to be Hector Wheeler, yeah. Well, I'm glad you know him, because last week when I was trying to remember, we were in St. Thomas, you tell me, and I said that's where I went.
Oh, Hector was actually from Cedar Valley.
Right. Went there because, so, what you mentioned to me, what the place you mentioned to me again, I couldn't remember that. Trinityville. Okay. So, we went one way into, it's a Cedar Valley. Went through the hills, and went the other route back from where you just tell me come to Surge Island,
Cedar Valley, yeah,
and back around Trinityville, right?
Yeah.
So we go one way in and one way out, and because Hector through some in-laws family.
Okay.
So went to visit my uncle's wife related to them, and we went to a trip one day to the house right there, the Hector Wheeler's house. And right there in a river run right in front of them yard.
Okay.
Called Black River.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was telling you about. So yeah, you know Hector Wheeler too. Yeah, so Hector Wheeler used to do that, like weekend. But as far as quickly as I go, my recollection of radio in Jamaica certain time was dominated by men, because Mary God was the only female at RGR. Come and think about it, during the daytime, during the week, until occasionally when Ruth and Winter would co-host, and then later on, Instant, and later on, came Doreen Samuel, and weekend you'd have Tackling Oliver. As far as JBC, I know, it was just Faye Ellington, and there was another young lady who I can't remember her name now. She later on had become manager of Radio West. Beautiful lady, beautiful voice. She also ended up dying tragically on her way from Kingston to Montego Bay when he had Radio West at JBC station. So so I'm a diehard radio man.
Yeah, man.
Many times I've been into RGR studios.
Oh, okay.
And then you used to have overnight midnight call. Remember that program?
No.
You couldn't stay up from 12 to 5.
I'm asleep, man.
You couldn't stay up with Carlington Sinclair.
Anyway, I got to run, deal. Thank you for the call.
Carlington Sinclair, and then later on.
Yeah, I remember Carlington Sinclair. Yeah, I remember.
Joan Johnson. Then later on, Joan Johnson succeeded. Joan Johnson was a Miss Jamaica pageant contestant.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I could write a book about this in the radio.
For real.
Don't test me.
All right, take it easy.
Everything to you. You say I'm gonna start something new, and it's breaking my heart to leave. Baby, I'm grieving, but if you wanna take good care, if you find another nice thing.
Hello, you're live on the radio. Hello.
Hi, Mr. Whilby.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How you do?
I'm here listening to you and
And
the
Mr.
running down
Mr.
of
Dio.
the what you call it, the host.
The host on the different
hostesses.
programs.
Yeah, but you didn't call. There was Beverly Anderson Manley for
yeah.
JBC.
Yes.
How you both of you missed that name?
Yeah, there are many different
I was
people.
a JBC fan, but I listen to it sometimes. I'm an RJR. I was an RJR person.
They used to have what was called the Breakfast Club on RGR.
I don't know about the different. I only know the voice and the names. That I
Right,
used
Beverly
to listen.
Anderson Manley was a part of the Breakfast Club on RGR.
And Henry Stennett used to do the road, the traffic.
The traffic, yes. He used to also
Yeah,
do the
Henry
Evening
Stennett.
People Show. There was a show called the Evening People Show. He used to do that show too.
No, he used to do it in the morning.
No, yes, he used to do the road traffic.
Roving,
The road
roving
traffic.
report.
Right. He used to do the roving traffic report, and then in the evenings
And
he
then
used to
an
do
evening
the
program.
Evening People Show. Yes.
I don't remember that because I'm an RJR.
Yes.
Not fanatic, but my RJR was my station. Even when I go on vacation, I usually love to listen to Mrs. Gluden and
Yes.
Doreen and
Yes.
Alan and
Yes.
my preference was RJR, but I know Beverly Manley was at JBC. All right, I'm
thank
listening.
you. Yeah, thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, if you want to reminisce, you can give me a call. Give me a shout out here. Or if you want to talk to me about the hot topic, you can give me a shout. In the meantime, this is Maxi Priest, The Wild World.
It's a wide world. I'll always remember you like a child girl. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two, because I never want to see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl, but if you want to leave, take good care. Hope you find a lot of nice friends out there, but just remember there's a lot of bad girls. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wide world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile, girl. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wide world. I'll always remember you.
So Sister Pat is saying here, she sent me this her response. She said the husband is wrong. The husband isn't wrong, she said. The wife is inconsiderate. They both communicated and agreed not to have children. Hello, you're live on the radio. Good evening. Hello.
Yes, I'm calling you back. The hot topic.
Yes.
Sister Pat, hi. I was listening to
Go ahead.
the wife shouldn't have made that commitment, because under God's heaven, the child is the cement for the marriage. She is wrong too, but the man is rough and cruel. He not even want to listen. He don't want to beg. He say, I have a baby mother already. It's not like he gets 6 children. He only get 3. So he could have obliged her by having both of them.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. He's so cruel and just like he walked out and left her. He has a baby mother 10 years gone. May your husband, may your wife. Come on.
Yeah, but him don't talk already, so him don't want no more children. Him that was his commitment. Say, hey, listen.
She should have never made that
Exactly. There you go.
that
Yeah, that
commitment.
Right.
That was a foolish thing to do, because maybe she don't have any, and having one for your husband is the nicest thing in the world. Come on, man. Loosen up your two. A country bushman. Come on, lighten up. Come to town and lighten up. All right, babes. We made that decision, but I am going to bed. Just the one.
But then they're going up with 4, because he's going up with 4.
If the one, maybe she don't have any.
Yeah, it look like that she not having them. But you see,
she was wrong to make that decision.
Why would you make a commitment like that?
Yeah, she was wrong. Don't do that.
Yeah, she was wrong. All right, thank you very much for the call. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. It was really a double-edged sword, because I understand the man might feel like, hey, listen, I have 4 children. I don't want another one. Why enter into a relationship with somebody who doesn't have any children? And why would she want to... Hello, good evening. You're live on the radio.
Good evening, Chris. Good evening, Gloria, and to the listeners, everyone in the chat and on WhatsApp. Now, I did send you my response. Now, my first take on the matter is, in a relationship, any relationship, communication is very, very important. You lay the ground rules. You have your boundaries. You don't do this, I won't do that. Please let me do this, and I will allow you to do that. So the communication was already established. Neither one of them wanted to have children. The fact of the matter is it a decision that came very lightly, or is it something that they discussed at length? Because sometimes, people make decisions based on just being caught up in the moment and not thinking about the ramifications later on. But now the wife seemed to change her mind. We don't know why the husband is so adamant. He doesn't want any children. I'm sure there are reasons. He wouldn't just come up and say he don't want any children like that. As we look today, we see times have changed. So in this present environment, having children is so very expensive. It's total commitment. And to take care of children long term, you have to think about schooling, how they're going to get to college, when they graduate from college, and the whole 9 yards, where you're going to live, how you're going to support wife and children. This is why a lot of women today really don't want to have children. And this is a big problem that they're facing in the relationship. They both made a decision. They made a choice. Yes, there are reasons. He could probably bend, but it's not what one say, but it's how they say it. I'm sure if she would have, her approach to him would be of such, yes, my love, we did decide when we communicated that we were not going to have any children. However, please hear me out. This is what I would like. I would really love to have a child. Yes, I did have changed my mind, but, if you could understand where I'm coming from. You talk to someone in that tone, you got to watch your tone, yes, and get a flavor for where this individual is coming from. You can't browbeat somebody down when you're begging for something. No. So it seems as if her approach might be of such that the red flag go up immediately. No, and there is no further discussion. I don't want to hear you discuss it with me again, and that's bad. Now, I would suggest that they both see a therapist. I would suggest they both see a therapist because this relationship is destined for doom if they don't air this out because...
What happened, Sister Pat?
Yes.
The woman is adamant that she wants a child, and she even went as far as to say that she's now going to stop taking the pills.
Mm-hmm.
So where does that lead the man? No, that is grounds for divorce. That's literally grounds for divorce.
And not even that, the man might just leave and go out there and find a matey. And that's where the problem is going to be problematic. While she's going to end up not having the husband and not having the child. Not unless she go out of the relationship and go get pregnant, if that's what she's going to do. So I would recommend that they both see a therapist and get to the bottom of this because you can see it's a very, very grim road.
Yeah, it's a
both
very
traveling down,
emotional topic, because having children, and it sounds as if she doesn't have any children, and now she wants a child, and so it. I don't know. They should
Do
not
you
have
her age? You have her age? What is her age?
They're a young couple, but it's just like, okay, why would you make an agreement like that?
Make an agreement like that. That's what I said. I don't think it's something she thought about, real seriously. It could have been just the spur of the moment, just off a whim. I don't want any children, and now she probably see that her biological clock is ticking away.
Yeah.
So
because they've been married for 10 years now, so
yeah, she want to get up on the bandwagon now, and it depends on her age because if she's still within that that age wherein she can have a normal child, she also got to watch. Once you reach beyond a certain age, you could have a child that is mentally challenged.
Yeah.
So these are things that, she would have to think about and talk to her therapist and talk to her doctor before she really make these decisions again.
Yeah.
Because she seems to be in a real pickle jar right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely.
I don't know why some people choose to put themselves in some situation that it could be easily taken care of before you wait until further down the road. This is a hard pill to swallow.
It definitely is. Definitely is.
Yeah.
All right, Sister Pat, thank you for the call.
You're welcome. That's my feedback.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you. So, Juliet is saying here on Facebook, she says, instead of actively listening to understand and focusing on understanding the speaker's perspective and message, rather than formulating her own response, this is what happened and will happen. When people choose not to listen what they want and conned their way into situations that could... Yes, hello, you are live on the radio. What's your take? Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I am good, Sister Green. How you do?
Sister Green is well. Sister and Brother Green are here.
Oh yeah, Sister Green and Brother Green.
Yes, Sister Green and Brother Green. I'm calling to, give I'm taking Pat's phrase, 2 cents.
Yes.
Chris, when somebody says they don't want something, we need to listen.
Yes.
Because in 10 years, First of all, I'm not sure they're married. Are they married?
Yes, they're married, yes.
Okay. So in 10 years, at the onset, the man says, well, I already have 3 children. And he mentioned about baby mama. So I don't know. Clearly, that was the child before the marriage.
Right.
And all of that. And you heard him. And you said, okay. Not only did you say, okay, you both got married. For most women, our dream is to be a mother. Unless it was a decision where I said, I don't want any children. So the fact that you don't want any children, I am fine with that. But no, we will enter into a union believing that at some point I'll be able to get him to change his mind.
Yes.
Now here she shows up in the kitchen with an approach. The approach is one, and it is wrong, because that would not be the tone you want to present such a delicate topic with him about. And 2, after 10 years, you think he's still going to bother? Because clearly he had already said it. Whether it was before they got married and he made you hear him.
Right.
But no, man. She comes now wanting about biological clock ticking. Not only is the biological clock ticking, but in her huffing and puffing, what was the last thing she said? Oh, she's going to come off birth control. He's like, all right, that is your problem. That's not mine.
Yeah.
We need to listen. We need to listen, and we must be honest with ourselves and decide whether or not this is something I can actually do. Because within me, in my heart, I know I want to have a child or children. So why set up yourself? Husband is saying she just want the man. So why set up yourself now to go do all of that? We can do something sometimes, you see. And when I say we, I'm talking about the female gender. So if now, because clearly he's going to ensure that he's not getting her no pregnant, nothing.
Exactly.
So she can bet nobody try about no come off of birth control, because he will know what to do on his end. That's just downright nonsense. That is like a man say, you know, me love beat woman, and you say, okay, thinking him not going to beat you too. Come on now.
Yeah, it's
yeah, these things, these scenarios are so, you know, complex.
Yes.
And we make it so because we're not honest with ourselves and the other person. So now she's saying, oh, years a catch up, 10 year gone, and me not have no baby. Even though he had said, let me go try now, see if me can talk to him. And that's the approach she used. He's like, it's where you're going with that.
You're 10 years too late.
You're 10 years too late.
Oh, Lord have mercy, I tell you.
So that's my input, sir. But hey, we need to stop it.
All right. Thank you very much, lady. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Chris Wilby. Chris Wilby.
Very interesting. You know, it's, I don't know. These things happen all the time. These scenarios happen all the time, you know. And people, I don't know. People need to understand that when people say one thing, they mean it. Well, listen to this. Gregory Isaacs. You can still call me 774-408-8860.
You made my day.
Wanna chat?
Hurts to know you're going away.
Sad to know that you're leaving, Mr. Gregory Isaacs.
Now that you're departing pretty soon. But what more can I say? Yeah. Sad to know that you're leaving. Even though it's kinda grieving. Sad to know that you're leaving. But I know that you'll return real soon. Alright. You can send me a postcard. Mail it on to do Senor. You know what loneliness brings. But Jah will guide you out.
Live on the radio. Good evening.
What more can I say? Yeah.
You're live on the radio. Good evening.
Yes, good evening, good evening.
Yes, ma'am. How are you? What's your take?
I am good, thank you. I just want to say my 2 cents on the topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, to be honest, the husband is in the right, in a sense. They talk about it from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
They both agree that he does not want any more kids and she is not going to have any. And now she changing her mind, which is, it's okay to change your mind, you know, but you have to remember that the agreement was made, and if your husband don't want to change his mind, he's not going to change his mind.
Right.
He doesn't want any more children for it could be for a lot of different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And she, as a young person, should have never get into that relationship with that agreement.
Mm.
Because it's one thing to say when you're younger and just dating, you don't want any children. But after you get married and settle down, you will say something different.
Mm.
Because now you want a family. But the agreement that you guys made, from day one, you can go back on that unless the husband really wants to, because he really could listen to her, you know.
Mm.
And he could make that sacrifice, you know, and say, you know what, yeah, we said we wasn't going to have none, I didn't want anymore, but I understand because you don't have any, you want a child, so I'm just going to, you know.
Mm.
But he seems like the type of person that say what he meant what he said.
Mm.
And he's not
budging at all.
taking it back.
Yeah, he's not budging.
So
and you know,
there
may be a lot of reasons behind all of that too. I mean, he
could
has
be because he
3
has
children.
baby mama.
So now you're talking about him going to have to take care of a 4th. So he's probably thinking, hey, financially I can't afford it. You know?
Yes.
So that's probably why
nobody knows.
He decided in the first place not, and he put it to her before. Hey, listen, you know, but I would advise people not to get into these kinds of situations because
yes,
if you
not good.
Exactly. If you are going to put it on the table, hey, I don't want any more children. People should take that as face value. You don't want any more children. And don't think that later on you can change my mind because, you know, this can cause serious problems. You're talking about a child. It's not like you're talking about go buy a car, you know?
Exactly.
You know, or change the furniture in the house. You're talking about a child for the rest of your life.
Because he can use it for grounds. He can use it as grounds for divorce. For divorce.
I absolutely agree.
Because they made an arrangement, they made an agreement, and then now she is going back on her words.
Mm-hmm.
And but I don't know. It's kind of a tough situation.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Because he could really you know, because sometimes, you know, if you valid your relationship, you know, you can say, you know, you compromise. I mean, yes, I understand where he's coming from. 3 kids is a lot these days. He may be on child support, who knows? And he may be saying that I am not taking up another one. Next thing you know, we divorce and now I'm on another child support.
Exactly.
And it could be a number of reasons why he really doesn't want any more children. For a young person, she should never go into that agreement. Never.
Into that. Yeah, that's right. That's
never, because you know that at some point you're gonna say, I want children. You know, and I'm ready to have children. Where are you gonna get it from? You hear what he says? If you gotta have that children, not with me. You can go wherever, go get your child, but not me. I'm done.
Yeah, he's
and he's not having it. He's just not having it.
Said, not
no,
with you,
it's not up for discussion.
Nobody else. No, not with you, not with G and Mary. Nobody. Not having anymore.
And as they have a word to say, no one know the bun in a shoes, but who feel it.
Yeah,
Nobody knows
exactly.
what went on with that guy and his baby mama.
Yeah.
I don't know how much baby mama that can be a bunch.
I understand what he's saying, because, you know, when you reach a certain, you have a certain amount, you just done, and you don't want to hear it. So, hey,
you're so
I
done.
totally understand where he's coming from, you know. And I
me too.
hear what people are saying, that, hey, listen, he probably could, but when you know where you stand, and you know what you have to go through, and what you have to do to take care of the ones that you have, you are done. And when you're done, you're just done. You don't care about the sad stories and the whatever you're coming with. I told you I don't want one. I don't want one.
Nobody can blame him, you know, because he put his card on the table before.
Yeah.
So it was take it or leave it.
Yep. And she took it.
And obviously she took it.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's her fault as far as, you know.
Yeah.
And he's very, I mean, he's just like
aggressive.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
he doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. So
his response is kind of.
It was harsh, brash.
Yeah, he could have dealt with it a little better than that. Come on. He's human, and I mean, yes. She's not the first one or the last one that is gonna go back on their word at some point. And he could have a little bit lenient with her and say, you know, let us compromise and so on and so forth. But Lord, I don't know. I don't think that marriage is gonna go very far than that 10 years that we're in, because it's gonna be a big mess there.
But she want a baby, so she have to go find a man to get her a baby. So
but she'll go get the baby, and then she's gonna bring in the jacket. And then when the jacket comes in, then that's why it's just not gonna work, because he's gonna say, for who? I don't want the baby, so I don't know what they're gonna do with that child. It's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. You cannot put yourself in those situations. Yes, you may be so deep in love at the time that you don't want to lose the man or the woman. So you go into these ridiculous agreements, and then look how long. It's 10 years. 10 years in a relationship without a baby if you really want a child. It's a very long time.
She said she started to have fever. Yeah, she started to have baby fever.
Yes, it's a very long time without a baby if you're somebody that really wants a child. So
she needs to go
I
take her
understand where
Fenzik.
she's coming from as well.
Anyway, thanks for the call. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right, you have a good.
Yeah, she need to go take her Fenzik. She said she have baby fever. She need to go take her Fenzik, man, and get rid of it. One of the things that she need to go take her Fenzik. Yeah, man.
That to know that you're leaving, even though it's kinda grieving.
We have time for a couple more calls. What's your take? 774-408-8860.
You're leaving.
Still have time for a couple more calls, eh?
You out and coming in.
As we return to the cooler
Oh yeah.
Ah, yeah. You're live on the radio. Good evening.
Hey, Chris. Hey.
Hey.
All right. So I wanted to call in and just to give my opinion on this very
interesting topic.
Interesting indeed. So, all right. So we got to dissect this whole scenario, right?
Come on, dissect.
So, as my lovely lady who just got off the phone mentioned, she said the husband was a bit harsh. But if you look at the scenario, you could tell that she's gone to him on more than one occasion with this topic, which is the reason why as soon as she came, he was on the defense. So she's been going to this man with this thing more than once. This was not her first time.
Right.
So you could tell based on that, which is the reason why he responded in the way how he responded. Because if somebody keeps bothering you about something and you keep on telling them, no, I am not, no, I do not, then each time they're going to come with that topic, you are going to get even more and more aggressive in the way in which you respond, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As everyone had mentioned before, this man had told her before they got married, listen, I have all my children, I have no intentions whatsoever to have another child. All right, maybe she was young and very stupid and naive, because that's stupidity. And she went into a marriage without even counting the cost. Now I'm going to flip it a little bit here, and this is a very unpopular opinion, but I'm going to flip it a little bit. Now, I mean, I always tend to use myself for an example, right? I have my children. I know for certain there is not one man that can come before me and tell me to have another child for him. Okay? It ain't never going to happen. All right? So because I know this, I would never date a man who does not already have his children. Reason being, for this same identical scenario that could later on down the line happen, which could cause, because you imagine you already invested 10 years in a marriage, and now you begin to have second thoughts about the decision that was made prior to you getting married. But you guys made a decision.
Mm-hmm.
I know you want to change your partners, but to manipulate your partner into changing his or her mind, it's just a whole mess. So to prevent that from happening, I know he was very upfront with her from day one, but I would think that the wisdom would say, you know something? She's a young lady. She don't have any kids of her own. Yes, she's saying she don't want any. She's okay with not having any children, but at some point she may change her mind. And I know for a fact I'm never going to change mine. I don't want this to end up in a chaotic disaster later on and down the road, because that's exactly what this is right now.
Yeah.
So people need to be realistic. Both parties needed to be realistic. She needed to be realistic, and he also needed to be realistic. You understand? Because the bottom line is she's young, she don't have any children. And women tend to be very impulsive and very emotional when it comes to making certain decisions. You understand? She's very giddy and in love, and she decided to make a decision, a very foolish and stupid one. You understand? And now she's becoming a thorn in this man's side. You understand? But at the same time, they both made a very bad call. You should have never married a woman who don't want kids, who don't have kids of her own. It's a different scenario if she couldn't have children.
Right.
But she's more than capable of having children. And so the possibility that later on in life she may change her mind is very strong, very high. He should have never ventured down that path. And she should have never agreed to that. She should have walked the opposite direction because it's just stupid.
You see,
stupid.
One of the things, I know it's a stupid decision, but the man see a woman that him love, right? And him want this woman. It was a very selfish decision that he made. However, he made sure that he covered his bases. So he put it to her, because I think in the back of his mind, he was thinking about this scenario, he was thinking about this happening. And that's why he made sure that he said, you know what, I go tell her from day one, say, hey, listen, X, Y, Z. So now that he has covered his bases, she's coming back now. He can always say, hey, listen, no, we did don't talk about this already. So he is getting exactly what because him don't have the woman already, him don't get her already, him don't married to her already, him don't invest in her 10 years, whatever. So if she decides that she want to go, hey, it's all up on you. Me
There's technically no loss on his part. But do you see that both parties was just very selfish and stupid, though?
I don't know if she was selfish.
Stupid they both were.
She was stupid, but he was selfish.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, she was dumb to make that agreement.
Let me tell you, dumb as heck.
But he, on the other hand, was very, very selfish. He was just thinking about himself, and I don't think he cared about her. Yeah, he just wanted her, and at all costs.
At all costs. You understand? So, you see, he placed the cards down on the table. He ain't put it on the table, but he want her, but he makes certain say, listen, this is it, though. I want you. I love you. I definitely want you, but these are my cards on the table. You understand? She don't stop to think. She did not stop to think. You understand? And she just run into something without thinking about later on in the future what might happen. I may change my mind.
Right.
You understand? Because him not stop until say, this is a young girl. It's a possibility she gonna want kids. Maybe I should not even venture in this direction. You understand? But a whole mess.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
A whole mess.
All right, appreciate it.
But
Thank
anyways,
you.
Have a great night.
All right, God bless you. Thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
All right, bye-bye.
And today you say you're gonna go astray. Please make up your mind, honey, 'cause you know my love has always been kind. Sugar, sugar, I love you. Sugar, sugar, I need you. Sugar, sugar, I love you. Sugar, sugar, I need you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the calls. Appreciate it.
Sugar, sugar, I need you. Sugar, sugar, I love you.
That's all the time we have for the hot topic this evening. Let's get some music in there. Let's get some music in there to take us out of here. It's a big people music. This will be show the international show with Jamaican vibes.
Now I missed you more than I missed you before, and I pray we'll find comfort. God knows, 'cause you left me.
I tell you tell you. Taking a walk back down memory lane. Where were you when you used to listen to these music? What memories are you having right about now?
Stared out the window night, wondering where you might be. There's so many letters that I'd like to send. If you would send one to me, 'cause I need you more than I need you before I die. Where we'll find comfort, God knows, 'cause you left me just when
I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio.
left me just when I needed you
This is Simone Murray, director of Unite Jamaica Women. And you are listening to The Chris Whilby Show on Caribbean Vibes Radio.
I wish I knew. Am I losing you? Is your love really true? Is there somebody new? Tell me what to do. Am I losing you? Am I too blind to see what's been happening to me? Every road
International show with Jamaican vibes. The Chris Whilby Show. Caribbean Vibes Radio. Beat FM 96.7. You like your music. Linkage Radio. We rule the world. We rule the nation. Yeah, man. I tell you.
Members only. It's a private party. You don't need no money to qualify. Don't bring your checkbook or bring your broken heart, 'cause it's members only tonight. Listen, I say you lost your woman, I say you lost your man. Got a lot of problems, in your life. You're throwing a party for the broken hearted, and it's members only tonight. Got to be there. I go tell your mama, I go and tell your daddy. I about fell off my chair, and when you move your mouth to speak, I felt the blood go to my feet. It took time for me to know what you try so not to show. Something in my soul just
Yeah, from the hearts of the Caribbean into North America.
Baby, I'd love you to want me the way that I want you, the way that it should be. Baby, you love me to want you the way that I want you. If you'd only let it be. You taught yourself years ago you'd never let your feelings show. The obligation that you made for the title that you gave. Baby, I'd love you to want me the way that I want you, the way that let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be, let it be. It took time for me to know what you try so not to show. Something in my soul just cries. I see it all in your blue eyes. Baby, I'd love you to want me the way that I want you, the way that it should be. Baby, you'd love me to want you the way that I want you.
Girl, you're the talk of the town, and anytime that I see you, I never get feeling down. No, I just like to see when you come around, because you're the apple of my eyes in any town. I said I want you to be by my side, because you're looking so sweet and you're looking fine. When you step it out of heat, everybody go crazy. And when you step it out of west, them say you look ready. Girl, you're the talk of the town, and I really want you, so don't let me down. Outer east, you just have put on the heat. Outer west, you are the nicest princess. Look how you neat, look how you sexy and you sweet. Look by your style, you just a dash it down the line. Whoa, you're one of a kind.
Yes, Lady D would have said me I come go up, you know, me I come go up.
And anytime that I see you,
Yeah, Lady D go up, me I go round, me I come go round.
you see, I just like to see when
Time for pack up my skate.
round,
Me I go round.
because you're
I go round a yard.
my eyes down. Oh yeah.
Once again, I want to say thanks to everybody. Those of you who called, send me your messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
When you step it out of east,
I appreciate you very much. Thank you for the participation.
west, them say you look ready. When you go uptown,
This has been the Chris Whilby Show,
the town,
international show with Jamaican vibes.
go downtown,
The show where we inform, we uplift, and we entertain.
girl, you're the talk of the town.
So there are days when we talk some politics.
Never get feeling
There are days when it's a little bit heavy.
girl, you're
Also have to talk about reality that's going on in the world and in the country. But today was one of those days when we don't want to talk about nothing like that. We just want
no,
just have some fun, you know?
the east,
So yeah.
you just
I
have
hope you enjoyed the program. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
outer west, you are the nicest princess.
This is your show. This is your program.
Style, you are very
Feel free
fine.
to be a part of it. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends and your family.
Come to town,
Tell them to join us every Thursday
and that I see you.
right here on the Big Bad Station. Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, covering the globe like no one else can. Alongside Chris Whilby, the Vibes Master.
And when you go downtown, you are the queen of
Have yourselves a fantastic evening, whatever is left of it.
talk of the town.
Enjoy the enjoy the week. Oh, go. I'm trying to find a Julia's phrase. What Julia say?
Girl, you're the talk of the town. And
The strong end, yeah. The strong end, because Julia says she don't deal with weekend, you know? Nothing weak around here.
you just have put on
So
the
yeah, enjoy the strong end. Big up on yourself, everybody.
outer
Appreciate you all. Love you, love you, love you loads.
nicest princess. When you step it in the
I'll be back here on CaribbeanVibesRadio.com this Sunday at 6 p.m. for the Divine Praise Gospel Show. It's a G Block with Chris Whilby and DJ Rob. Have a fantastic evening. I am out of here. Make sure that you go and take care of your beautiful, beautiful selves.
And when you step it out of west, them say you look ready. When you go uptown, you are the talk of the town. And when you go downtown, you are the queen all around. Girl, you're the talk of the town. And anytime that I see you, I know you're feeling down. We're throwing a party. Girl, you're the talk of the town.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we go. Oh, Lord have mercy. I tell you.
Days, the 5 o'clock hour is hot on Fit FM 96.7, www.fitfmja.com. Your life, your music with Lady D, Denise Gomez, Inside the Zone. Catch me on Monday at 5 p.m. for the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know of the city you walk, drive, and reside. And on Friday, yes, at 5 p.m. for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. From abroad to yard, Trelawney, me love on you.
Cooler Runnings Restaurant would like to introduce you to our brand new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx, across from the original Cooler Runnings Restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes, which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes idol stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com, or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by, and remember, at Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority.
Get ready. The Lions United Sports Club presents their semi-annual Fish Fry, Friday, April 18th from 2 p.m. to midnight at 11129 172nd Street in Jamaica, Queens. $40 gets you a fish meal, escovitch or steamed. $30 for chicken, jerk, stew, curry or fry. Bring a friend and eat till your belly busts. It's food, vibes, community, all for a cause. Proceeds support the Jamaica Goodwill Tour and Scholarship Fund 2025. For more information, call Earl at 516-303-3707 or Dennis at 917-373-1950. That's Friday, April 18. Come through and represent.
When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant, located at 1802 Nerid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.